What is going on, everybody? I'm Keith here. I have a game of Dave Defeat Source on DoD_Anzio. I'm not really sure how that's pronounced, to be honest. This is just my interpretation of the word. Anzio, whatever. So basically, Dave Defeat Source, I know I've been gone for quite some time. I think I haven't put up a video itself, I think, like, until 6 days ago. And a commentary over a week. So basically, here's my explanation of why that is. I have very bad OCD, and whenever I want to put up a video, I want it to be, very high quality in the sense of good gameplay. I just want to make it so it's like a lot of kills at the beginning, quick kills. Try to keep the activity going on throughout the course of the video. And I think a couple days ago, on like Thursday or whatever, I tried to do a live commentary, and it didn't work out. It was basically a 34-minute recording, and I didn't want to cut out parts of it because that would get way too confusing for people to view it, because I'll be talking through stuff and I'll cut out my voice and it'll just leave things out. So I didn't want to do that, and I couldn't even get the audio to sync because Fraps slagged but my voice didn't, so that had to be a lot of waste of time. And now that out of the way, I can say that since my OCD is so bad, it would make it hard for me to get gameplay that I wanted to put a video up to. And the reason for that is I have a lot harder time getting gameplay in Dave Defeat Source than I do in most other games. Dave Defeat Source is just one of the harder games that I play, and I honestly think that for beginners, you're not gonna have a good time playing this game unless you're playing one of the like the newbier classes, with whether it be like a rocket or MG, something that doesn't move a whole lot, somebody that just is in one of the choke points that tries to block people off, so you don't have to really aim, you can just look in one alleyway. So like I said, just harder game, harder to get clips, harder to game, and harder to get games. So that's really why I've been gone for so long. It's not like I've gone anywhere, which I think that kind of makes it more lame. And I don't know why I've gone so far without having said this, so here it goes. If you haven't noticed, I'm at around 200 subscribers now, and I honestly have to thank you guys so very much. I wouldn't have been able to, I know this sounds very cliched, I wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys. There's a lot of people that have helped me along the way, and I hope you guys know who it is that you are, who you guys are, because I really can't thank you enough, and I can't thank everybody that subscribed to me, everybody that likes my videos. I really do appreciate it. So, without that out of the way, let's get some more tips. So, as this game goes on, you'll notice that towards the beginning, I almost always go to the left side of this map. I think that flag is really easy to capture. And over towards the right side, it's really a big cluster, and it's kind of like, really what I try to stick to is going to an area that's not too populated but has a decent flow of people coming in every once in a while, just so I'm not like overwhelmed with all the amount of people. Because what I noticed is that when I get overwhelmed with who's aiming at me and who I have to aim at, I'll start missing a lot and I'll be inaccurate. Which also brings me to my next point. I saw a video again that I haven't seen in over 2 years by a person named like let me think. I think it's like Pro Video Game Strats. That's his name. Pro Video Game Strats. He did a lot of videos for Counter-Strike 1.6 about 2 years ago. And he also did a lot of, very interesting things, and really things that, in my opinion, are probably one of the best tips for, Counter-Strike in general. Although that's 1.6, and I only do videos for Source. But really, a lot of the things that he had said in the 1.6 videos really can translate over to Source. So really, if you're looking for some really top quality and really informative videos for Counter-Strike in general, I definitely want to go check out Pro Video Game Strats. He does amazing videos, and so one of the videos that I saw that he did a long time ago was the right side of the brain. Basically, he had this thing where it's left and right brain, where he says that most people in our society translate things to their left side of their brain, which basically is the whole things that it's the side of your brain that works with numbers, it analyzes, it really gets things down to that big picture. So it's basically the really in-depth way of thinking. whereas the right side of your brain is the quick way to think. It's really your brain at its fastest, but sort of its dumbest. So obviously the left side of your brain is more of the strategic side, but the right side is more aim, quick reaction time, the quick way of doing things. So that's where a lot of people, if you're very good automatically, like right off the top of your head, you're very good strategically, then it's really not going to matter, since it's not going to matter if you're really in a more of a dumb state. Whereas the right, like I said, the right, it's your fastest. It's when you're at your fastest reaction time, and it's also when your aim's the best, because it's really just quickly analyzing things and really quickly going for the win. So that's really all I wanted to say about that. I thought that was very, very interesting, and he also has a lot of different stuff like lines of sight, basically, where if you're closer to a wall, the enemy can see you better. Like if you can't see them, they can still see you if you're very close to a wall. So basically, if you're coming around the corner or something, the angle is like better for them rather than you, because you may think that they can't see you, but truth is they can probably see your elbow or shoulder or knee or gun or whatever. So he had mentioned basically when you're in an area that you want to try to protect, and you want to stay around a corner, back up a little bit, because it'll make it so they see you at the same time as you seeing them. Basically, just making it more quick for you, because you're going to be able to expect him and hear him, and he's not going to hear you and expect you. But I don't really have much to say other than that, so I'm gonna cut this video off now. There's not a whole lot of time left in it anyway, but I'd like to thank everybody, everybody that subscribes, everybody that watches, and everybody that enjoys my videos. So thank you. I'm Keis, and I'm out.